good, everybody? It's Typo here. So I'm sadly didn't get to record the actual regional, but I am gonna give you all the deck profile. I went top 64 at a regional with 231. Pretty good for my first regional experience, I will say that. 4-4. Won the first one, lost two, crawled back up, won three in a row, and then lost in round 8, putting me out of top 32. But I did go top 64, so I'm pretty happy with that. Um, Definitely for my first regional, I can say. Pretty happy with my performance, but either way, I played Dracotail branded, and we're going to get into the deck profile here. So Dracotail names, pretty standard. Three Lucius, 3 Femina, 3 Urgula, then 1 apiece of Frixel, Mululu, and Pan. I think this is pretty standard. I did highly consider playing 2 Pan, and to be honest, if I could have done, there's a couple things I could have done different. I'll just go through them. I probably would have paid 2 Pan because there was a lot of hands where it'd be a single Dracotail name, and there really wasn't anything else I could have done there. 3 Rahu, 1 Ketchu, of course, pretty standard. 1 Sting, Flame with Horn. Horn was dead most of the time. Every time Horn went off, it was to like put back a Secretarion or Gulamel or some shit to prevent it from getting banished. I really am not the biggest fan of Horn. Most of the time, it was getting sided out for Dragons. Branded package, 2 Fallen in White, 1 original. I think you have to be playing it this way. I mean, yeah, you can play 3 Fallen in White, but then like, what's the point of Ecclesia? I mean, like, yeah, you can make like Cartesia, but like, or get Cartesia, but you just need to be playing the 1 original. Ecclesia, Cartesia, the 1 Albion. The theory behind Albion was really good. I never actually opened it once, nor did he ever resolve. So, really didn't get to exactly see how it worked, but yeah. 2 Branded Fusion, 1 Fallen in the Virtuous. I'm playing the second copy on the side. I think I resolved it literally fucking once. And every time I did, it would just get negged or outvalued. So, you know, I am happy with the branded package. The branded package did do really good. Definitely made the deck a lot more viable. Last up is the little hand trap package, or not little hand trap package. 3 Fua, 2 Perulia, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, and then 2 Valor. 2 Valor went crazy. It went crazy. Every time Valor went off, it was like Valor hit Arthal. Valor hit really any target that mattered. Valor went crazy in the mirror. That's one thing I did try to prepare for was the mirror match. The night prior, it was 40. The list was 40, and then on the way over there, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just throw the 3rd Bell in, make it 41. And that did come up a lot because Bell. Every time I saw Bell, it was worth it. There was like 2 games, maybe give or take, where I didn't. My matchups were pretty decent as well. Surprisingly, took the VS K9 matchup. No issue, thankfully. But other than that, the things I did lose to were Mitsu, Granted Brick, Archmage, Elf Note Fiendsmith, and then as I was talking to people after the fact, I didn't realize, but we're pretty sure he cheated. So, you know, it is what it is. Extra deck, we got 2 Arthal, 1 Gulamel. 2 Arthal just because I'm really, really tight on extra deck space here. I'm not even playing the new one because I don't have it. But 2 Arthal never came up where I needed the 3rd one, thankfully, because I was genuinely worried about that it would going into it. 2 Secretarion. This come up like 3 different times. I'm glad I brought 2 because I was originally just going to take 1, but 2 Secretarion was really good. It come up a lot. Mysterion's just the GOAT. If he resolves a Yummy matchup, they're going to have an extremely hard time getting through that. The branded package, Take Fire, Mirror Jade, Lubellion, Avalantis, Dogma, 2 Albion, and Ecclesia Synchro. Ecclesia Synchro, it's good. I was playing 2 Albion. A lot of people were playing more Dracotail stuff, like Philia, or more generic stuff, I guess, like Philia or Chaos Star Source. I wanted to be able to see Branded Fusion as much as possible, and it did came up quite a bit. Dogma was really good. I originally wasn't going to play Dogma, but then in testing with it, I realized that Dogma is actually like good, really good, and it's 100% worth using. Avalantis is good also, and not just the mirror, but into any matchup that has dragons, because the second you put a Fallen on board, they're going to have a lot of hard time interacting with that. Last card was SP. SP came up twice. If I could change anything, SP would have been something different 100%, because probably like, if I had it, it would have been the Dracotail, the new fusion. Mm, maybe. Like maybe a Titanic glide because there was a couple moments where I was having trouble getting over stuff. But for the side I felt pretty good about. Two Fenrir, two Dragon's Mine. Now this I made the last minute change on the way over there. This was going to be talents and the third bell. So I just put the third bell in the main and then took talents out. If either of these were talents, I wouldn't have bricked on them like I did. So definitely not a big of a fan of this card as beforehand or as I was going into the regional. Like I said, like I said, if I could probably swap it, this would have been a solemn judgment and talents. Just cause like it would have been swap out horror most of the time instead. Two droll, only resolved once and didn't really do much. So honestly, droll is droll. Nib went crazy here into Yummy. Especially because after they've already like not the grind game aspect, but like turn 4 into Yummy, this was really good. The Mitsu player played into this as well, which was really funny. Two Ghost Mourner for the Radiant Typhoon matchup. This came up multiple times. I can't remember the name of it specifically, but it's the blue Radiant Typhoon one, not the Link 2, but it's the blue one most of the time. Every time I hit that with Ghost Mourner, turn was over. Two Lancia, never come up, didn't see a Malice player, but one of my buddies was a Malice player, so I figured there would be a couple Malice players still hanging around, so brought that just in case. Called by Fallen and Virtuous and Bestial Magnahut for the mirror. Nothing really I would change on this side other than the Dragon's Mines. Can say though it was a pretty good performance. I feel especially for my first regional, but Dracotail will be dead by next regional. So I guess I won't get to play this shit no more. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. Take it easy.